I'm Eric.
And I'm Kristy.
And this is Conversations with Kristy and Erick. And for today's podcast episode, we're going to be actually talking about podcasts that we recommend, delicious cookies, a dentist that we also think is wonderful.
Yes.
I will also talk about rehoming fees and how much I loathe them.
And I will talk about a personal challenge that I'm trying to undertake, which is redoing all the plants on my porch. I've taken it before that we're going to post today.
Yes.
I hope that keeps me accountable and we do the after soon. For those of you that want to see behind the scenes of our lives.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So,
hold you accountable.
As far as podcasts, I think I've mentioned mine before, but you can go ahead and then I'll just read
So, if you can't tell by past episodes that I do enjoy drag race or drag-related things, if you also like drag things and drag-related things, here are some podcasts that you might enjoy.
But drag race, explain what drag is.
Go back a couple episodes and they'll know for sure.
Okay, drag queens. Eric is obsessed with drag queens.
But, okay, fine. Drag queens on Drag Race, and actually drag queens in general. Love local queens as well. They are fantastic. But here are some podcasts if you would like to, if you don't really want to watch the show all the time, but you want to hear updates or things that are going on from perspective of a drag queen. There's The Chop by Manila and Latrice, Race Chasers with Willem and Alaska, and then there's also Sibling Rivalry with Monet Exchange and Bob the Drag Queen. They're all fantastic, different perspectives.
RuPaul, or did they talk about drag in general?
They talk about drag, they talk about different things in the world as well. They might have gossip or behind the scenes information too. Sometimes they interview some of the queens from the show or from different seasons of the show. But what I enjoy is that you kind of get different perspectives on the show, depending on who you listen to.
True, because everybody's watching it through their own lens,
yes,
too.
Exactly.
What we see is not what everybody sees. Okay, so I have 3 recommendations for podcasts that are non-drag show related. Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry. It's okay, you guys. It'll be fine.
I know.
These should be good.
I love Conan O'Brien's. I love Conan O'Brien. He's ridiculous. I love Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard, but I'm having a little problem listening to it because he's on Spotify, and I am personally banning Spotify these days. Taking a little break from Spotify. Real disappointed in their lifestyle choices. But I do like Smartless, and that's with Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, and Sean Hayes.
Oh, that sounds funny.
And they're a really good
stories.
trio. Like they're a good ridiculous mix.
What do they talk about?
So they always have a guest, and one person surprises the other two. Like they would, let's say Sean Hayes gets Will Ferrell. He announces it that day and says, "Today's Will Ferrell."
Oh.
And it's his guest, and then the other two just chime in.
Gotcha.
And then the next week, Will Arnett
they each
gets
take
another
turns.
one. Yeah, they each take turns surprising. Yeah,
that's really cool.
So it's always a surprise. Okay.
It's called Smartless?
Smartless, yeah. And they have a lot of episodes. Like I'm going back and listening to old ones, but they're always good because you just always want to listen to different things. I like it how they evolve a little bit too, and they become a little bit better. So yeah. All right. So then our dentist and your
yes.
So Eric and I took the advice of our good friend Bob Borrow, and we started going to see Alexander Nahigian. And yes, and he's really great. If you want to go, if you need a new dentist recommendation, you can call 559-229-8460. Make an appointment. We all liked him. Another friend of ours, Laura, went to see him. So Bob sent 3 referrals in 1 week. He won.
Oh, yeah. Tell them that Bob Burrow sent you?
No, tell them that Kristy and Erick sent you. We get it now. It's us now. They don't know Bob.
So what?
Anyway, okay.
It would be hilarious.
So tell them Kristy and Erick sent you. Tell them Kristy and Erick sent you. No. Okay. Tell them Kristy and Erick sent you. All right. Then you're going to talk about something that irritates you.
Do you know about rehoming fees? What they are and all that good?
Okay.
The bad, the ugly.
Do I know about what?
What are rehoming fees in regards to dogs or pets, actually, in general?
No, I don't know what rehoming fees
are. So, rehoming fees can mean lots of things depending on where you get your animal. And at shelters or rescues, they tend to charge, and that's usually because of they do surgeries or medication and things like that, which is a little bit more understandable. For me, though, you'll see some people who have to either they are moving because something happened, whatever, something in life has changed and they're not able to keep their dog and they want to be able to give them to a loving home. I have a pet peeve that I can understand if you want maybe some of the fees that you've spent on animals because they are expensive. All the pet parents and all parents should know, people who take care of something should know, right?
So you're objecting to these rehoming?
Yes, because sometimes they're ridiculous, Kristy.
Like, how much can they be?
I mean, I saw one for a cat that was like $1,500.
But why? What was the cost associated? Like, why
because
couldn't
it was
they
a
just say,
fancy.
please take care of my cat?
I do not know, and that's where I am at. I think that if you are not able to take care of your animal for whatever reason, because of life has struck you that way,
which is fine.
that you should just find someone who is willing to and capable, and not worry about charging them arm and a leg for the animal. The fact that you might have spent a lot for them is kind of your sorry.
That's kind of disturbing. I didn't know that existed.
And some can be real, not that expensive, but some can be like $400, $500.
At the pound?
At the pound, that depending. Usually that is you pay for the shots and things, and that's where the fees come from.
So how much is it at the pound?
It could be about $200 for an animal, but again,
average,
you're paying
average.
Yes, and to get animal spayed or to get all the shots updated, that's pretty much what it's going to cost. If you go anywhere.
So that's a standard. So
yes, roughly, depending on where you go.
You're thinking, okay, 200 is okay.
Roughly. I mean, I think it depends on where they are and about the animal as well. I think at the shelter too, or at a rescue, they need that money to keep rescuing animals. So I think that's a little bit different.
So that is
versus a person who is, I either can't manage this animal. A lot of times it's, I got a dog that I just can't handle and I need to give them to someone else or another cat. You know what I mean? In that way, and then let me charge you a whole bunch of money to get.
How much was Foxy? Did you have a rehoming fee for Foxy?
No, I got it from a friend, and I think it was probably like $75 or something.
Oh, it was just a cost.
Yes, just because of,
Oh, and how much was Easton?
I don't want to talk about it. No, I'm just kidding. No, he was $200. Like roughly the fee of getting him from the shelter.
Not that much.
Oh no, it wasn't.
I was thinking he was maybe.
Oh no, I don't. I'm sorry. Nothing against those who like to spend money on doggies in that sense.
Jerry
or animals.
Page. Whoops.
Live your life. If it makes you happy, you can afford it. You do it.
But no, some people like purebred dogs,
and I get it.
That's
and
fine.
You can do
that's
it.
Fine.
You do it.
I mean, my dad likes.
Good. And your dog, those are the only dogs that you think are beautiful. You heard me.
I am a purebred lab aficionado. Also, yes, I love yellow labs. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Laura will often say, Kristy, that's the only dog you ever say you like when we pass them on the street.
That's the only one who'd be like, that's a good looking dog.
I know.
Even on Facebook, I've seen you put that on posters of labs. That's one good looking dog.
I like yellow labs first, then chocolate, then black.
Wow.
Yes, I know.
That sounds
It's a real
fishy.
problem. It's a real problem. All right. Okay,
Are we going to have cookies?
Oh, shoot.
I swear.
So I always forget about these cookies because we're not doing it at the beginning now.
I mean, maybe we should change that.
Okay.
So I can get my cookie.
So today's cookies, we're having a specialty cookie that I ordered from an East Coast bakery.
Oh.
I know, because I wanted it. It's a black and white cookie, and that refers to the two different flavors of frosting on it.
Yes.
And then it has a cake-like bottom. And then the other one is a brown butter chocolate chip.
Brown butter chocolate. Ooh, that's a tongue twister.
Yes,
I love it. Brown butter chocolate chip. Brown butter chocolate chip.
Twister.
Let's go with the brown butter chocolate chip first.
Well, let me know what
From
you
the
think.
home baker. Ooh, it's soft. That's good. That's a good sign.
We like soft
I
cookies.
can never get my cookies to stay soft. They always firm up and get crunchy.
It's over baking. Because they continue to bake when they're on the pan.
How dare you say that to me?
I'm sorry. Another baking tip. Baking tip.
Maybe one day we can do a lesson. That could be one of our...
Oh my gosh. What?
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Such deliberation. I mean, who knew?
Well, it's like the flavor... I'm not sure what the flavor is, but I like it. So
I like
sweet.
it, but I'm not sure. Okay, why? What's different than a regular chocolate chip cookie?
The texture, there's like... I can feel that there's different seasonings in it. Like the cinnamon, brown sugar. Mm-hmm. Or the sugar texture, I guess, is different. Mm-hmm. And maybe that's what it is. Would change the texture of the cookie. It's good.
Okay.
It's a good chocolate chunk.
Okay. And then our black and white. And as a child, I grew up on the East Coast. I spent time on the East Coast. I didn't grow up there, let's be fair. I loved these black and white cookies. I loved them.
How do you eat them? Do you eat them
right
down the center?
Whatever way you like.
One side
the
other?
Bite it, man.
Oh,
just bite it. Yes. Just
half
bite
and
it.
half. Is this dark chocolate on one side or just...
I can't even remember. I can't remember. I'm sorry. Maybe. You can tell me. I like that cake flavor.
It's like a... not Milano, but like that's what it reminds me of.
It's a softer Milano for sure. But I can't taste the difference between the white and the chocolate. Can you taste the flavor difference?
No.
But I do like that cookie.
That was good.
It's real special.
Yeah.
It's real special.
I can see why you like it. I mean, I'm going to say this one might be the winner today.
Okay, well, that's the winner, the black and white. It's a real novelty. Also, you don't see that cookie here in California.
No.
That is a very special cookie.
It was good.
Well, on that note, we are concluding today's episode.
Bye, you guys.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Bye.